Live from Kakariko Village. Broadcast throughout the Retroverse, transmitted to the real world via a maze of wires connecting a Super Nintendo to a Wii, to a Wi-Fi network, and finally to the internet. The Techno Funk Boy presents the Retro Zoo Super Show. Now here are your hosts, Kai and Steven.
Hi, my name is Timmy, and I'm going to be your Dungeon Master this evening. Timmy, just let me do the intro. Well, I'm the Dungeon Master, and so I think that I should do the okay, Timmy, you're the Dungeon Master for the game. But this is also a show, and I'm the host of the show. I think Dungeon Master outranks host. That's not like a rankings. That's not even on the same hierarchy of things. In a case like this, I think it crosses over is what I'm saying. Kai, Rankel, please. No, Kai, I wanted to say that I think that he's got a point. You said that the Dungeon Master is, and I don't know what's really going on here, but I was told that the Dungeon Master is in, I know he's in control of the king. Can I just do the intro to the show already? Look, I'm not trying to get in the way of you're just totally getting in the way of the intro. Timmy, can I do the intro of the show? Well, okay, that's fine. I'm gonna let you do that. And wait, hold on. All right, just hold on here. Did you just roll my intro? Well, yeah, that was a charisma check to see how you would do on your intro. Let me see. You rolled a 16, and we're going to add that to your charisma bonus, which is +2. And so this is an 18 intro. Yeah, okay, but Welcome to the Retro Zoo Super Show. I'm one of your hosts, Kai. I'm your other host, Tim. You are not, Timmy, you're not I'm here today. We're starting a new series on tabletop gaming. And so to do that, I invited over some of our regulars, some of our new staff, graciously agreed to come in and play with us, and also me, Timmy. Timmy, I know that you're, and Timmy also very graciously volunteered to be the Dungeon Master, and so we wanted to kind of the goal here is to do like kind of like a mock real play podcast episode, which is if you caught it last week, I'm actually going to be involved in one of these coming up very, very soon. Just like a normal, not in one episode, but like an ongoing series, and so we thought we would do kind of the same thing here as the introduction to like role playing, tabletop role playing games, and and that sort of thing. So, just going around the table, Timmy is our DM. Yeah, so I'm Timmy, and I'm going to be your dungeon master. And so I'm really excited to be here. And I think we're going to do really well. This is something that I've been wanting to do for a long time, is to play one of these games. And wait, you haven't played one of the games before? I've listened to some podcasts on it. Timmy, you said you wanted to be DM because you had, you like, I thought you were like really experienced in this. No? I am Stefan Stevens. I am one of the news staff here at the station for the Retro Zoo. I am underutilized and underpaid. But in any case, they have dragged me out of my hole this morning in order to play this game. But I must say that I am someone with much more experience, and we are going to be playing an elf wizard whose name is Seriana Lathinalunia. Okay, I'm not gonna remember that. Rangel, just it's Seriana. I actually think that was different than the first time. Seriath Inanla. That's the part. I think that changes every single time. Seriath Ananla Luana. See, there was a TH in there at the beginning. Okay. Can I call you Sarah? No, you can't call me Sarah. This is an ancient name passed down to me from my ancestors. Okay, then I'm gonna call you Stefan. Cause that's like your name. That would be acceptable. Okay, I don't know what I am. What do you mean you don't know what you are? I mean, I'm Rangel Robertson. I'm one of the reporters here at the station, like Stefan is, and I don't know what I'm doing. I'm very nervous. I'm not sure how to proceed. Wait, you've never played this before? Oh, well, no. Okay, all right. Well, actually, this might be good because this is going to give like the listeners like some insight into how this goes. So, you are let me look at your hold on. Let me look at your character sheet here. Okay, all right. So here, where it has the thing that says player, that's where you put your name. Well, I already know that. Okay, and then under character name, that's where you can put your character name. That's not filled out. Well, I mean, you're supposed to fill that part out. I mean, we have some generic character sheets here, but you pick your own name. Okay, Ronnie. How's Ronnie? I've always liked the name Ronnie. Oh, that's fine, Ronnie. It's a silly name. You know what, Stefan? You're a silly name. I'm sorry. I don't know why I said that. Okay, can you please focus, please? Okay, look. You are a gnome You're a gnome barbarian? I just picked a sheet out of the middle. I don't know. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Okay, sex is M. For male? Oh, yeah, that makes sense. I can see how that makes sense. All right, and your alignment is chaotic neutral. I'm not sure how you could be neutral and chaotic at the same time. That just seems like a contradiction. Okay, now there's two separate aspects of this. Okay, there's kind of, I mean, on the good evil scale, And then there's on the lawful chaotic scale. Okay, you already lost me. Okay, good and evil. We're aware of these concepts. So you can be good, neutral, or evil. Like good is you're generally out, you're generally moral person. You're trying to help people, help old ladies cross the street. Evil, you push them in front of buses. Neutral, you just don't care. And you just walk past the old lady. Okay, no, that makes sense. And lawful is like when you would, you're very, very strict about the rules, about order and discipline. Whereas chaotic, you're more apt to just disregard the rules. You're not really into the whole, social obedience type thing. Okay, well, I'm confused because how could you be like good and chaotic at the same time? Well, that's a really great question. So like an example of that would be Batman. So Batman is a vigilante. He works outside the law. He has very questionable methods at times. Oh, okay, so I see, but he's generally out. He would help the old lady across the street, but he might, jaywalk to do it. That's great. So chaotic neutral is, you're very apt to disregard the rules, but you're also walking past the old lady and not doing anything with her. Okay. Oh, okay. And so that's kind of how I'm supposed to play this. Right. Yeah. Okay. So the rest of this part is just, in general, stats, how much you weigh. That seems low. Well, you're a gnome, so you're very, very small. You're 3 foot 4 inches tall. And you're our tank. I thought I was a gnome. Okay, no, like the tank is the person out front, the person who stands in the doorway and takes the hits, because you're physically the strongest. That way the wizards and everybody stands behind you and lobs magic spells or arrows into the fray while you are blocking everything. Wow, that seems like a gnome would be bad at that. Yeah, I mean, it's going to be a challenging character. I'm not going to lie to you. So going down, you have your ability scores, and there are 6 classic Dungeons and Dragons stats of strength, dexterity, constitution, intelligence, wisdom, and charisma. And these are kind of the basis for everything that we do. Oh, okay. So I see. So like if we need to move a rock, we're gonna refer to strength, right? To strength. Or if we need to run fast, dexterity, and so on. Yeah, exactly. So we're going next into hit points. The hit points are important because that's how many hits you can take before you die. Then scrolling down, your skills, proficiencies, your weapons. You have a two-handed battle axe and a hand axe. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, it's probably a very small two-handed battle axe. Actually, it's probably just like a normal-sized axe that you have to carry with 2 hands. Are you making short jokes? No. I mean, a little bit. No. So, what's dark vision? Oh, well, dark vision is because you're a gnome. Gnomes can see in the dark. There's just a lot of numbers on here. Does it say hemp rope? Yeah. Like, is that a reference to pot? No, it's a rope made out of hemp. Because that's probably why parents in the 80s didn't want their kids playing this. I think it more had to do with the giant demons and dragons. Wait, there's demons in this? Well, no, not necessarily. I mean, I'm not really. Probably not. Well, I haven't really decided that yet. Okay, possibly, but probably not. Yeah. Okay, how many pages is this? It's 3 pages, but you don't have any spells, so that last page you don't even have to worry about it. It just, what's important. Look, the numbers aren't all that important. What you want to do is you want to have an idea of what you're good at, and you're good at strength, dexterity, that sort of thing. And so you say the things you want to do, and the dungeon master, that's me, that's him, will roll it against whatever stat is appropriate, and we'll see if you can accomplish it. So all of these numbers, they come down to that. It's to figure out what do you want to do, and can you do it? Oh, okay. All right. So this is like overly complicated. I have javelins. Yeah. Yes. Yes, you have javelins. I want to throw it. Not right. There's no enemies. I'm sorry, but he already said, hold on. You missed. Well, I didn't even know what I was aiming at. Well, that's probably why you missed. Okay. All right. Like I said, I'm Kai. I am going to be playing a half-elf cleric, named Josleth. And so we have Sarah. It's not Sarah. It's Sari? No. Okay, I'm not going to say the whole thing. You mispronounced it 3 times yourself. Just call me Stefan. Okay, Stefan is playing our elf wizard. I'm a half-elf cleric. And we have a gnome barbarian. Because that makes sense. Named Ronnie, right? Okay, so, alright, so what do we do now? Alright, so the DM gives us our situation. Isn't this like a video game? No, it's Dungeons and Dragons. I'm sorry, Kai. Isn't this like a gaming podcast? Yes, it's a gaming podcast, but today we are going to be talking about we're actually doing a series here on tabletop gaming, like Dungeons and Dragons and other things. We'll be hitting on quite a few different aspects of tabletop gaming, how it intersects with retro gaming, how technology has improved the experience, how we're going to be discussing our upcoming real play podcast, and just all sorts of stuff. This is going to be. I'm just really unclear on what this has to do with retro gaming. It's all tied together. I don't think it actually is. It's totally tied together. Okay, I mean, clearly it's not, but if that's the game we're playing, then we're just gonna play it then. Okay, alright. Can we start the game now? Timmy, Timmy, that's a great idea. Let's start the game. Okay, well, you 3 are on the edge of a dark forest. And inside the forest, you hear a voice saying, "Help, help. Come help me. I'm being pursued by a monster." Oh, okay. All right. Isn't there like a map? Well, I mean, sometimes there is, but in this case, no. We're going to be doing this just using our imagination. Well, I mean, I don't really have a clear sense of the forest. Okay. Rengel, this is where you would ask questions. If you are confused about something, then you ask questions. Oh, you could do like follow-up questions. Right. Like, for instance, is this an area that we've been before? Are we familiar with these woods? No, you have been traveling. You've been traveling on this road for some time, but this is a place that is unfamiliar to you. So we are on the road at the moment. Yes. So how far off the road is this forest begin? It's about 20 yards. And it begin and you said it was dark. Is it dark out, or is the forest itself dark? Well, it's getting to be dusk, but even so, the forest seems to have an unnatural darkness to it. I would like to cast a spell. You can't cast a spell, but that might be a good idea to actually kind of look at the spells that we do have. And some of the spells that I have. Ooh, Burning Hands. That's always fun. Light, which I don't really think that any of us really needs. No, that is not something that you would want to learn. Okay, so we got a few spells here. Not anything that's going to be really useful for us here. Stefan, I also have light. Okay, I mean, you have dark vision too, right? Of course, yes. Okay, so none of us need light. Well, maybe that is not the best spell to have right now. Okay, yes, I understand. These are kind of generic character sheets. And I'm assuming that they thought that we would be in a party with humans, which we're not. I think a human tank would be better than a gnome tank. I do too. But okay, so what are we gonna do, guys? We're gonna go forward. You're hearing the crazy lady say that she needs help. Why is she crazy? I didn't mean to say that. Just please forget it and say that I didn't say that. Are you saying the lady is crazy, that we shouldn't do this? I think that's what he's saying. No, that's not what I'm saying. I was saying that the poor lady in the woods is needing help. Clearly this is some sort of trap and the lady's crazy. I didn't say that. You totally did say that. We are going to move on. No. I'm sorry. I haven't prepared anything beyond this battle. And so you move on because this is as far as I've planned. Okay, this is what would be called railroading, and this is when the dungeon master forces you into a situation, no matter what you do. See, now that's very video game like. Yeah, actually yes, and this is one of the things that the tabletop gamers, when they complain about video game RPGs, and they do complain about it a lot, is that it, at least for the longest time, just could not mimic that the freedom involved in a tabletop role playing experience, where you really do create your own character, you really do create your own adventure, and you go where your character wants you to go instead of where the game has been programmed to go, or in this case, where Timmy wants us to go. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to say she was crazy. I didn't mean to give away the trap. And now y'all are going. I need a minute Okay, I need a minute to kind of figure out what we're going to do next. Okay, well, I mean, this might be a really good time to take a break, and we will be back, and we will continue with the game. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, this is Phil from philsgamingemporium.com. That's your source for all your retro gaming needs and your tabletop needs. I have been so inspired by this new series. I am so pumped that I have gathered some of the greatest, the just top tier free resources from online and printed them all together and stapled them together, and now this pack of personally cultivated materials, personally cultivated resources can be yours for the low price of $59.99. Head over to philsgamingemporium.com, philsgamingemporium.com, and we will see you there. I have an alms box. Well, yes, that would be appropriate, yes. Well, I haven't played a cleric in 5th edition before, and we could set up shop and I'll give it like a speech or something. Hold on, where's my I have good charisma. I think we can make a run for this. I doubt that they would be very impressed with your gnomish bodyguard. There's nothing wrong with my gnome. Ronnie is very strong and very fast and knows a lot about the Constitution. That's not what Constitution. You know what? Never mind. Oh, Timmy, how are we doing? Okay, all right, I'm ready. You are traveling down the road and you come across another voice of a woman going, "Help, help, help." Timmy, this is the same thing. I did not have very long to prepare. Those commercials are very short. And so, you know what? You can just go along with it and just pretend like the beginning part didn't happen. Okay. All right. Well, I think it's a trap. There's nothing that has suggested that this was a trap yet. She's not crazy. Okay, well, I mean, we don't have a ton of time left, and so yeah, I say let's go into the forest. We are of course keeping our eyes peeled, I would say, and so I'm gonna take a look around. Okay, all right. If you can roll perception, please. Wait, what does that mean? Oh, 5. My perception modifier is a +1, so that is a 6. You do not notice anything. Wait, I hold on. I'm sorry, it's +4. I was looking at the wrong line. So it's a 9. Still nothing. Okay. Wait, what is the perception? Okay, so when you're like looking around and you just want to kind of look over to see if you notice something, that's going to be perception. Okay. All right. Well, I want to do that. Okay. All right. So roll the 20-sided die. Oh my goodness. What in the world are all of these? They're just different dice, you know? There's so... I mean, why can't they just pick one and go with it? Well, the different dice are used for different occasions. You know, there's most of the time we're going to use the 20-sided dice, but there is 4, 6, 8, 10, and 12 as well. That's too Is this the 20-sided one? No, that's the 12. Okay, what about this one? That is clearly the 6-sided die. That's the dice that I use, like, have been using since childhood. I can't even argue with that. Okay, here we go. This is it, right? Yeah, that's right. Okay, I got an 11 and okay, so look at your skills. Yeah. You see perception. Yeah. Okay, what's the number there? +1. Okay. So you get a 12. I also will roll in my perception modifiers 3. I got rolled a 17. Oh wow, that's really good. Yes, so Stefan and Ronnie have both noticed that there's a crazy woman running through the forest, and right behind her you see a dark and foreboding figure. I had a feeling this lady was crazy too. Seriously, Timmy, did you change anything in this encounter? Yes. I changed her name. What is her name? Well, you'd have to ask her. Okay, lady, what is your name? She goes, help me, the monster's getting me. Okay, so I move forward and prepare my dagger. Oh, yeah, I will also move forward and prepare my dagger. Your axe. Prepare your axe. Right, axe. I'll stand in front. Like anyone's gonna do this. That was a short joke. That was not a short joke. Okay. Oh, can I'm hesitantly moving forward because I still haven't seen this thing, right? Yes, that's right. Okay, I am going to cast light and try to startle it. That's a great idea. And we were just talking about how worthless that spell was. Well, yes. Yes, even these spells come in handy sometimes. Let's see. Okay, I'm going to roll forward. And it definitely notices you and it growls at you, but it does not seem startled. Oh my goodness, we're gonna die. Okay, can we make out what it is? Yes, it is like this giant creature that's like half owl and half bear. An owl bear? Yeah, that's right. And so you've heard of him. Yes, it's one of the more famous of the monsters in Dungeons and Dragons. Okay. Well, if you can roll a nature roll, you can see how much you know about the owlbear. Okay. Well, I'm rolling under protest. You rolled a 1. Okay. I look, Timmy. I know something about an owlbear. You know we're like 3 level 1 characters, right? Well, yeah, and that's 3 against 1. I think that you'll do quite well. Timmy, what's its challenge rating? What? What is its challenge? Look in your book. Okay. Okay, you see the line that says challenge? Yeah. What does it say? It says 3, and there's 3 of you. Okay, that's not what that means. Okay, the challenge rating is 4 characters at that level should kind of have an even fight against it. Oh, so 4 characters of level 3, that would be an even fight. That's right. And we are how many? 3. Yes, 3 characters. And what level are we? We are level 1. Oh, I see the point. I don't see the point. Are we gonna die? Yeah, we're gonna totally die. Okay, well I can change it. No. You've already said owlbear. And I, for one, say that we hightail it out. Well, I am chaotic, and so I am neutral, which means that I walk past the old lady. And is this lady old? The old part was like a figure of speech, okay? It's not like a literal old lady. Oh, okay. All right. Well, and so well, now I don't know if I need to walk by or not. Oh, well, unfortunately, I think my character would at least try to save her. And so, I'm going to get ready my crossbow, and I'm gonna try to hit it as we all kind of, make a fighting retreat. What do you think? Fighting retreat? I think that is even that foolish in this circumstance. I think that sounds like tactics, and I'm all for it. Okay, well, let's roll initiative. All right, that's also a new one for me. Okay, well, initiative is where we all roll to see in which order we fight. Okay, so take a look at the top here, and you see this little box that says initiative. Oh yeah, so I have a +2. Yeah, right. You have a +2. I have a -1, and I have a +3. Oh, that's great. All right, here we go. All right, I rolled a 7, so I'm at 9. Okay, hold on. Ooh, nat 20. Sweet. So what's your character's name? Jocelyn. You have the character sheet right in front of you. Oh, there's just so much paper here. Okay, all right. Stefan? I rolled an 11. Okay, so we're going to roll the owlbear here. Oh, and he rolled very poorly. Okay, so it's going to be Jocelyn, sorry, and then Ronnie, and then Stefan. I think Stefan's before me. Okay, whatever. And then the owlbear. All right, so we're I'm gonna roll. I'm going to attack with my crossbow. I have a +1 on that. I rolled a 9. +1 is 10. Okay, hold on. This isn't hard. Just what's his armor class, and if it's higher than 10, then I don't hit. I thought there was like this complicated formula to hit armor class 0. Oh no, they got away from that. Yeah, that's an earlier version. Oh, well, this is easy. So he's got a higher armor class than you rolled. Perfect. Okay, well, I am going to use one of my throwing daggers. And I have a +5. What are your stats, man? That's just crazy. I have very high dexterity. Okay, whatever. I rolled a 4 + 3. Oh goodness, we're not doing well, are we? I have one of these javelins, or should I charge? No, don't charge. Okay, I should not charge it. All right, I'm gonna throw a javelin. That's a +4. That's 10 + 4. So does a 14 hit it? Well, yes, 14 does hit it. Oh, great. Okay, so this is where we get one of the other dice. So what the damage column under javelins, what does it say? Oh, okay. That's a 1d6 + 2. Oh, I see. So I get the 6-sided dice. I rolled I rolled a 4. Then I add 2. Yeah, that's easy enough. Okay, so I got a 6. Does that kill it? No. Oh, okay. So, but is it hurt? Not really, no. But it's going to go ahead and charge you. And so, yeah. Let's see how it does. Well, it's charging me? Yeah. You're like, I mean, it took a while to see you, but, it's going to come after you. That's not nice at all. Just cut it out with the jokes there. Okay, well, it's going to try to peck you with its beak. And it rolled a 2. And its bonus to hit is +7. Whoa, +7? That's insane. So does a 9 hit you? Okay, where do I find that? All right, we got to go back up to find your armor class. Armor class, okay. I see it. Yeah, I see it. Okay, so I have a 14, so I'm safe, right? Right, yeah. So it doesn't hit you. Oh, thank goodness. That thing looks so big, especially because I'm so small. Okay, well, now it's going to try to get you with its claws. Wait a minute, it's going to attack twice? But yeah. Hold on. Okay, so that rolled a 16 plus 7 is a 33. No, 23. And that's a 23. Does that hit you? Well, yeah. I mean, of course. Okay. So now it's going to roll 2d8. Okay. It rolled a 3 and a 6. That's 9. And that's plus 5. And so that's 14. Oh my goodness. That's all the hit points I have. Okay, well that doesn't mean that you're dead. That you're not dead yet. But Timmy, really, an owlbear, that's not level appropriate. Well, I think it just looks really cool. I know it looks cool, but you can't just put us in front of an owlbear. I mean, there's no way we're going to be able to take that thing down. Well, we're doing a quite good job at trying to do this fighting retreat. Well, clearly that didn't work. Well, it hasn't failed. I mean, nobody's technically dead yet. It's just he's mostly dead, like in The Princess Bride. And so you just need to stabilize him and give him one of those chocolate covered raisins, like in the movie. That's not how that works. Timmy, did you read the book? No, I've just been going off what y'all been saying. I've just, I thought the owlbear looked cool. So this isn't even like a pre-planned adventure or anything. Well, I mean, I have this one book that I'm getting ideas from, but I'm trying to improvise a little bit too. Wait, what is it? Timmy, this is for levels 5 through 7. I don't even know what that means. It means that the adventure is designed for characters who are at least level 5, not level 1. It's like we're way under leveled for this. Oh, well, but it looked really fun because there's this whole troll village thing that goes on, and you can even try to negotiate with the trolls, but it might not work. You might have to fight them off, and so maybe we can level everybody up, and so we can keep playing. I mean, we're already at the end of the show, Timmy. This is probably not the best time to level up. Oh, okay. Well, why don't we do this? Why don't we go ahead and level up, and I'll put everybody at level 5, except Ronnie because he's dead. It's not Timmy. We can't. Okay, that's fine. No, I'm. What am I supposed to do? You just hold on. We're gonna try to stabilize you, and if not, we'll get you a new character. Okay, can it not be a gnome again? I don't think that he's really useful for much. Sure, that's fine. I disagree, but that's probably not the best beginning character, being a gnome barbarian. So, in the meantime, that's going to do it for this week. We really do appreciate that you joined us. I think I should be the one that does the kind of the outro. Thank you for joining us this week. Really do appreciate it. We are starting a series on Dungeons and Dragons and tabletop gaming in general and all the fun stuff associated with that. And so we do hope that you will continue to listen as we go through this series. And we think we're going to have some fun with it. We are going to be tying it in with podcasting, with technology, and with how Dungeons & Dragons in particular, and also tabletop role-playing in general, has influenced and also, tried to, had like a direct impact on retro gaming and gaming. So this is going to be a lot of fun, and so I'm really looking forward to this series. We do hope that you will continue to join us each and every week, as we know that you're doing. We will be back next week. In the meantime, just a reminder that the Techno Funk Boy does equal the Retro Fun Boy. We are going to be very, very soon releasing our first new song of the year. We are going to be releasing a new song each and every month. It's part of a larger full-length album that we're doing. And so you're not going to want to miss that. We are going to debut it on the show here, but to get your free copy when it is available, you are going to want to check out our Patreon page at patreon.com/technofunkboy, and at any level you will be able to download all the songs as they come out, and so please do check that out. In the meantime, thank you so again for joining us, and we will see you next week.
The Retro Zoo Super Show is brought to you by the Techno Funk Boy. Follow us on Twitter at Techno Funk Boy, on Facebook at the Techno Funk Boy, and sign up for our email list at technofunkboy.com. Also look for us on Spotify, iTunes, and Amazon for music. If you are so inclined, please leave us a 5-star rating and review on your favorite podcast catcher. If you are not so inclined, you are obviously some sort of villain trying to conquer the world. Unowned music and gameplay clips are used for educational and critical purposes. Thank you for listening. Keep gaming. And once you have responsibilities that need to be done at this time, then you can game later.